When this spin-off prequel was first announced, I couldn't wait to throw a briefcase full of money at the Warner Brothers producers who funded the film. After watching it, I now wish to take that same briefcase full of money and throw it directly into their dicks. And used by Warner Brothers in crappy prequels that have nothing to do with its predecessor or the actual events it was based on.
It scares us just thinking about it. When you hear it, you're gonna think we're insane. It started out small. Like a hand or a leg was in a different position, and then its head was looking up instead of down.
Yeah, I've already seen this. Annabelle tells the tale of parents-to-be, John and Mia, who must be attending Bring Your Doll to Church Sunday. Another popular religious practice on this day includes praying to God for a different multicolored macaroni vest.
We're pretty sure John if it's a boy, and we're thinking Phyllis if it's a girl.
Oh, not only is this a prequel to The Conjuring, but it's also the origin story of Phyllis from The Office. She had Annabelle once.
It's my grandmother's name.
And I can't stand your grandmother.
Oh, dear.
I mean, it's not only me. I mean, nobody can stand her.
No, she's right. Everyone hates her.
This movie is anti-Phyllis! A Phyllisist!
Los Angeles in the grip of fear before police investigators were led to the suspects.
Hey, honey,
Do you think you could shut off the TV? It's making it a little hard to concentrate.
John's just mad because earlier he caught Mia trying to sew the bills. A mushroom mobile? Well, it is the 60s. When John eats them, he trips out and proves to be a pretty fun guy. It's a mushroom joke!
Okay, close your eyes.
Close your eyes. I got you a gargoyle. Aw, it's the dummy from Goosebumps. You shouldn't have. That night, their next-door neighbor tries to make an ice cream sundae, but his Hershey syrup misses the bowl. Mia investigates, but she has to hold herself so the fake belly, real human fetus, doesn't fall out. An ambulance is called, but Mia should be more concerned about the stranger who's about to start chanting Ade Due Dembala in her back room. Maybe a dingo ate your baby. That's a doll. Oh yeah, right. Just your friendly neighborhood Charles Lee Ray coming to check in on... Oh, Jesus! Who knew collectible dolls were so absorbent? They're not. Oh, her nipple is pregnant.
We are seeing signs of strain on the cervix, most likely caused by the trauma.
Cervix trauma, a new medical drama coming this fall to NBC.
I'll bring your sewing bag in later on. Okay, we can turn the whole room into your own little sweatshop.
And the baby is forced into manual labor, where it'll make sneakers and Annabelle sweatshirts. Wow, that mushroom mobile is haunted as fuck. Sounds like Annabelle hired some contractors to do some late-night remodeling. Yeah, we're from Haunted Doll Drywall. Just wondering if we could put up some new drywall and some fixtures.
Dinner, even dancing. It's been a lot of fun for me.
That's how you changed the channel in the 60s. You just threw books at the TV. The scene that doll foot fetishists were waiting for. Somebody might be into this.
The doll. We need to get rid of it. I mean, she had it in her hands.
No, you're right. You're right. Just, consider it gone.
So dolls positioned awkwardly equals scares? Detective Clarkin reveals the motives of John and Mia's murderous neighbors.
Yes, it is believed that they had interest in the occult.
I have interest in the occult too. Don't Fear the Reaper, Godzilla. Oh, this cult isn't of the Blue Oyster variety. Why couldn't a demon possess that owl throw pillow or this rubber band ball instead? Could you imagine the movie Annabelle, the rubber band ball from hell? I think they're being haunted by a popcorn geist.
That escalated quickly.
I sure hope nothing spooky happens if I leave this doll alone with some Jiffy Pop. Come on. Do something! Mia recovers from the phantom Jiffy Pop fire, which for some reason also sent her into labor. She is then released from the hospital with a care package including her newborn and a poster for Tim Burton's Big Fish. Before they risk finding Zool in their refrigerator, John and Mia move into a new home. The real estate ad for this place read, "Great if you like a household with similar bedrooms to your previous home, perfect for long camera shots." He develops the photo in a darkroom and it catches fire because Vigo the Carpathian appears in the background holding a possessed doll. Janos exclaims, "She is Annabelle!" I'll get her. Where is this baby if it's not in her crib? Thought for a second they were gonna unpack it from that box. You're my baby now.
I like your doll. I have one just like it.
I have a doll like that. Wanna see it? I keep it in my doll van with the other kids. I mean dolls. I hope eerie editing can produce an effective jump scare for me. Mia leaves the baby alone after giving her a Tylenol PM and goes down to the basement where the film inspires the question, is this a prequel to The Conjuring or a Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child? Yeah, that's right, I made a Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5 reference. What of it? Can you demons sit? My wife and I wanted to go out on the town. Mia meets up with Detective Clarkin again to discuss the phenomena that is plaguing her and her family.
After a little more digging, I did find that their act wasn't devotional, that they were actually trying to conjure something up.
Like what?
The devil, demons, the tooth fairy, I don't know specifically.
The Rock?
It doesn't really matter anyway.
Why not?
Well, because this is all just a bunch of hocus pocus.
This guy is doing my job and making all the movie references for me. The Conjuring, Tooth Fairy, Hocus Pocus. I like that.
They called themselves the Disciples of the Ram.
But they draw Blair Witch figures. Read this. She's dodging books at a first grade level. What's it gonna do? What's this fucking doll gonna do?
Peekaboo! Let me take her. Perhaps if she's stored in a sacred place, it will weaken the demon enough it won't have the strength to return.
Alright, doll. Ass, gas, or grass. It's off to the Antiques Roadshow with you. I guess demons have the ability to keep their crayons sharpened despite writing all over the damn walls. Why'd the demon draw Alice Cooper?
I can make it right.
The demon must have fudged the rules when it came to this sacrificial soul swap, because if that's how you cleanse a possessed object, why do the events described in the opening scene of The Conjuring even happen at all?
Oh, it's beautiful.
The spookiest thing about this movie, though, is this vertical photograph taken by a horizontally positioned camera. Ooh. Yeah, I bet it is.
Well, it's funny, I haven't really had any cravings.